back there. They love having him in there. They give him the ball a lot, certainly early in the game. They want to establish the run so they can set up some play-action pass.
Here's Love, back to throw, dart over the middle, and it is complete and caught. That's Christian Watson, his biggest playmaker, and that is a first down on a nice-looking route. Two at the bottom of your screen is a really good rusher. Only 2 games this year. Here's Love, looking to get it outside on a swing pass, gets it to Wicks, makes a move, and a good pickup. He's going to be about a half-yard shy of a first down. Jacobs gets it. Easy first down and more for Josh Jacobs. Bouncing off Lions and on his feet down to the 40. Emmanuel Wilson in the game in the backfield, but Love going to throw near side. And a good throw on time that time. And it's picked up by Romeo Doubs.
Nice catch.
9th play of this opening drive for the Packers. Fake to Bo Melton. Love. A lot of time. Things deep. Now in trouble, running away from Davenport. Fires, he had a man, and it's a little slow. Melton came out of there unscathed, but Love just missed. It's coming. Love in some trouble. Back foot throw, incomplete. And the Lions make a stand. Derek Barnes and others had some pressure there. And McManus is into it, up and through. So a nice drive by the Packers down the field. They go. They'll take the field goal and an early 3-0 lead in Detroit. The opponent. The Lions get it to Jahmyr Gibbs, who had a crazy week on a game last Sunday. And this time Gibbs with a nice little run. Going to pick up about 7 that time. They'll hope they'll give it to Gibbs a lot. And Jahmyr Gibbs is surging forward, and that second push is going to get a first down. And still going as Gibbs somehow still on his feet. A lot of pushing and shoving, but the Lions fans love it. And he's into Packers territory over the season. But Brock Wright, who played great in his replacement last week, he's also out. Here they're going to flip it out to Montgomery again, but he is swarmed outside. Edger and Cooper, Xavier McKinney, and others.
There's Parsons standing up.
Micah Parsons gets double teamed. Goff, though, still in trouble and sacked anyway. Guess who got there? Double team didn't matter. Parsons and Enagbari.
Lined up over the center, moves through the guard. And then just that relentless pass rush. Enagbari on the sack as well. And again, it's just not Parsons. It's the entire group of defensive.
4-man rush. Dumps it over the middle to Josh Jacobs, who surges ahead and going to bring up a 3rd down and about 2 after an 8-yard pickup. Love just barely gets it off. Run to Jacobs. Good move. More. Jacobs breaks free into Lions territory, and he's down inside the 40. Jacobs right side in trouble. Jacobs wrapped up by Anzalone. Swarming Lions that time. Aleem McNeil really blew the play up. Here is Jacobs right at the middle. There's a big hole for Jacobs. Works his way down around the 21-yard line, and the Packers getting some traction in the run game.
Paving the way for Josh Jacobs to run through some of those between tackle plays.
Love going for the end zone. Watson knocked away. There's Brian Branch, who was all over it.
I love Brian Branch, one of my favorite players in the league. He can kind of an all-pro type safety, physical, but then he can go out and cover a guy who runs 4.35 on a inside seam. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Packers gonna go. Love looking, floating for the corner. Wicks, he is! Is he in? Waiting for the signal. Yes, he's in! Touchdown, Packers! Dean Blandino, you agree with us here?
I do. The key is, when does Wicks get control of the ball? And to me,
like his foot
if
is
he
down
has
there.
Control, that first foot is the right foot.
The touchdown has been confirmed.
Then the left foot is the second foot. So that's what they're ruling there for a touchdown.
Even if that ball switches hands, Dean, like it did from the try to make sure they can get as many bodies as a ball carrier as possible.
Here's Goff looking, throwing high. It's caught by Jamison Williams. Breaks a tackle, and Jamison Williams down to the 42. Boy, do they need that. And Jamison gives them a spark. The first completion all day from Jared Goff goes for
the corners. That middle part of the field between the line of scrimmage and 15 yards is a good place to throw.
Here's Williams way back there and in trouble because the Packers blew that play up, and he's going to lose a ton. Wow. Kingsley Enagbare, Keyshawn Nixon just smelled it from the beginning. Gibbs tries to outrace Parsons, and he does. Look at Gibbs, who's got a first down. Boy, you don't see anybody do that. He ran right by Micah Parsons on the outside to pick up a first and 19 on the rush.
The runner back into the teeth of that defense.
More Gibbs up the middle. There's just nothing. Packers, oh, he's still going. Now he's way back there, and he slides, going to lose some yards. Just trying to make it happen, but it just wasn't there against this Green Bay speed. Four-man rush. Goff. Oh, 8-4-1. Caught! Oh, how about Tom Kennedy? Montgomery in the Wildcat getting the snap. He gets it. Looking to run. Right side. Montgomery. Trucks in. Touchdown, Detroit.
You actually get your advantage when you make Montgomery the quarterback in the Wildcat. And it's one-on-one with McDuffie. You see out here, there's 2 for 2. So you eliminate one defender. You even the run numbers up in the run game inside.
Love stands in, fire. Oh, it's caught a dime. Wicks again, who's having a big time first. Most in a game. Singled up. Love on the play pass, looking for downfield catch, and there it is. Wow, Luke Musgrave, the tight end, who can really run. Love, pressure up the middle, thinks about running, taken down short of the first. Aiden Hutchinson delivers on the chase. Here's Love, looking corner, throwing that way. It is caught by Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers.
With Dobbs and Watson, so these corners have to figure out, how are we going to handle this? That hand combination by Detroit is we're going to combo it. The first one outside, and Reed's just late on the break. So a very good play call. That little strategy of stacking the receivers creates a little indecision to be more methodical for the Lions than being explosive.
That's a good pass. Jamison Williams with his speed stays on his feet, and he's inside the 30.
Spreading his guys out, going to try to create a little space.
Blitz, they get Williams. He breaks a tackle. Jamison Williams! How did he do that? Touchdown, Lions!
We're pressuring Jared Goff. Audibles to the quick screen. Valentine misses it. And if you miss a tackle, he's out the gates. No laces. He doesn't need them. Tight enough spiral to get it to Williams quick enough where he can accelerate into the deep.
See if they could do it. First, it's the offense. Going to pitch out near side. Gibbs trying to get to the edge. I haven't seen a team that could do it against the Packers yet. Down to Tom Rinaldi now.
We have to make them.
Tom, thanks. Here is Goff on third down. Back to throw in the middle. Wide open and good for a first down. It's Tom Kennedy, who's been huge. They call him up to return punts with the injury to Khalif Raymond. Stay with Gibbs. Makes the man miss. Great run from Gibbs. Boy, there's someone right in his face. Colby Wood, and he said, nah, I'm going to dance right around you. 3rd and 2. Gibbs again. Man, Adam, this time he gets swallowed up. Nowhere to run as Isaiah McDuffie made the big play. Gonna give it to Gibbs, and he is swallowed up. The Packers with a stand. Back-to-back stuffs of Gibbs. Parsons was there, so was McDuffie and Green Bay. Love loads up, going deep. Christian Watson down there. He's got it! Touchdown, Packers!
What a concept. Watson one-on-one. On Robertson to out and then to up. And that ball's just in the air such a long time. Love puts everything into it. We call that a 3-ball, which is a moon ball. And that's where it came down from. Watson tracks it. Is that fast?
It's interesting as Goff looks around. There's nobody there. He's going to take off and run. Not his forte, but he'll take the easy yards. And he's still on his feet into Green Bay territory. Unretiring, and he's coming back. As a play fake, and Goff has time this time. One out to the flat and one out. Make a catch, Montgomery with room to roll, and he's got a first down. So David Montgomery down to the 31.
It even gives the play caller more reasons to call downfield throws. You know you're still going to make yards.
Montgomery stays in, he gets it right side. Good hole. Montgomery chugging his way inside the 20. Plays with an extra lineman. They stay in it. Here's a fake. Goff can't find anyone else. Throws and it's caught for a touchdown. Isaac Tesla, the rookie.
Tesla's going across and he stops in the middle. He kind of looks. Williams is back there too. The distribution's way off, but because he had a lot of time in the pocket, Goff was able to stand there and just wait for Tesla to
give it to Bo Melton on a jet sweep. He's got a lot of room. Melton with a first down. That play worked like a charm. All the way up near the 45 for the Packers as Dobbs gave him a nice block.
Literally in my bedroom. I couldn't believe it. It had taken so many years to do it.
Love to Wicks down the seam and a beauty to Dontavian Wicks.
Hasn't been the focus of this pass offense.
2nd and 5. Love, quick hitter. It's caught by Dobbs. Oh! Ball is out. It is recovered and saved by Rasheed Walker. Oh my, what a break.
Walker's hands. Great play. It's called a stack hot. Reed comes in from behind. Hits Harper Anzalone, but Walker with the ball skills. And believe me, no offense.
3rd down and 1. They marked him short there. Here is a Love fake. Looking, pressure in his face, throws it away. And there's a penalty flag on this play. Hang on.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask. Defense number 46. The penalty is half the distance to the goal. An automatic first down.
Could spring someone wide open.
On the fake, Love throwing it. Wicks makes the catch. Lunging. He's in. Number 2 for Wicks and another one for Green Bay.
Great job. Diagnosing man coverage. Again, they used the stacked receivers on an earlier touchdown. This was a bunch formation, which is a 3-man stack. It requires even more communication. Arnold trying to make the play, but when you're down inside, that's the strategy for a lot of these NFL teams all season long, is to get to the promised land.
Here's Goff with some time, throws Todd Williams, flag 2. Right now it's a first down up to about the 40-yard line. Here's Montgomery. Oh, little trick play. Back to Goff, who drops the ball and he has to get on it. They were looking for a bomb to Jameson Williams, but Goff couldn't. 2nd down. They'll get a run going. Gibbs gets a block and then stays in bounds. What a run. And balanced by Jahmyr Gibbs that time. 3rd and 6. Gonna run to Gibbs. Oh, great stutter step. Jahmyr Gibbs. That was all him to the outside. And they convert after that drop flea flicker play and make it a first down in the backfield. Fake it to him. Near side Williams. Jameson Williams, who can just fly. Trying to make a crazy play. Jameson Williams. 2nd and 1. Gibbs trying to get to the edge, and he just can't. Gosh, Green Bay is just so good at it. It's Isaiah McDuffie that time. 3rd down. Goff, far side. Good throw, and it's caught by Williams for another first down. 6th catch of the day for Jameson Williams.
And they got a great quarterback in this organization for the future.
They run on 3rd down, and Gibbs gets swarmed again. Evan Williams just flying in from the safety spot. Packers send the blitz. Picked up. Goff on the move. Jameson Williams drops it. Maybe a little behind. Couldn't make the play. And another turnover on downs. Well, the Packers are 2 for 2 with 2 touchdowns. It's a big story. Here's Love. Gets away from pressure. Looking to run. Usually not his forte. He's going to pick up. 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. Love sees it. Throws to Watson. One-handed catch. No! He had it but could not bring it in as Amik Robertson had a hand in. Linebacker for the Packers is back in the game. Number 56. Here's Goff. Sets up. Throws. Oh, what a catch! Diving from Isaac Tesla. Just fantastic in a first.
Where you want a little rack.
But they'll take it. Look out! Goff is smoked. Guess who? Micah Parsons.
This little in and out head fake slaps by his pass protection arm, and man, he's just unbelievable.
Goff, pressure around him, stands in, and down he goes. 2nd sack of the series. It's Enagbare, but a penalty flag.
Illegal contact. defense number 25. Penalties 5 yards from the previous stop.
Yeah.
Automatic first.
Long that as long as possible.
Goff zips over the middle. Good catch by Jameson Williams. Breaks free. Williams down inside the 20. Goff over the middle, has a connection short of a first down. It is Anthony Firkser.
Got to get it out quick. A lot of pressure coming.
Third down. Pressure comes. Goff sees it, throws it. It's caught. Gibbs, first down. The quarterback at the top of the screen. Montgomery gets it, looking to throw. Montgomery throws a heater, and Dwelley isn't ready for it, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Third and goal. Goff. Pressure. In trouble. Hit and dropped. It's Micah Parsons again.
Fast. He's down here on the bottom, loops around the defensive tackle and the left side defensive tackle, and the explosiveness to finish. Goff thinks, okay, I got.
And the kick is up and good. So Bates delivers. And it's a 7-point game with 2:59 left. 2nd and 10. Jacobs again on the left side finds a little seam. That's a good run. He's going to pick up 5 up to the 40. And the 3rd and 5 it is. And the Lions will call their second timeout. 3rd and 5. It's Love with time. Rips it far side. It's caught for a first down to Christian Watson. That's what it is. Jacobs up the middle. Jacobs chugs forward for a few. It'll be a 3rd down and short, but that will take us on down to the 2-minute warning. Love. Blitz is picked up. Looking, throwing. It is incomplete. That's a big play by Brian Branch to knock it away from Watson. Love. Looking around. Pressure in his face. Throws. It is caught! Oh, Dontavian Wicks lost his shoe. Didn't matter. First down, Packers, and that will do it.
Throw and catch off his back foot. Wicks with Branch right in his hip pocket. You cannot be any tighter than that. And Love feels the heat of Aleem McNeil. What a catch to seal the game. Hanging in the pocket. Good for them. Going on the road. Tough environment. Huge game. Answer the bell.
Man, that was something. Well, there's 6 legs on the turducken. And I feel like there's multiple to go around for these Packers. Further back in the playoff chase, and now they're just 1-3 in the division. Green Bay 3-0 in the division. Big difference.
Yeah, and Coach LaFleur said it felt choppy with everyone in and out of the lineup at the line. Secondary, Jaden Reed still out, Tucker Kraft, but they've got to figure out kind of a weird year, and they did today going on the road against Detroit.